What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, do yourself a favor, subscribe, hit that bell notification, come join the team because we get in baddies over here. All right, today's video is all about why she comes back after no contact and why specifically you get put back on her radar. You fell off of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all broke up, y'all was beefing, you weren't clapping cheeks no more, and you started to go through it, you know what I mean? And to an extent, she completely forgot about you. At least that's what she was trying to do originally, you know what I mean? Because when you break up with somebody, like vice versa, like you could have been trying to forget about her if you broke up with her, but if she broke up with you, she's definitely trying to forget about you, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean she does not love you. Obviously, she has love for you and probably is still in love. She doesn't just fall out of love the second she breaks up with you. But that's the exact reason why she is trying to forget about you. The quicker she forgets about you, the quicker in her head she can move on, right? I don't need him. I got all these dudes. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes throwing themselves at me. My girl's supposed to ride. I miss him. That's what she's thinking. You know what I mean? She's trying her hardest, but she knows she missed the stroke. She missed you laying it down. She missed, you know what I mean, you making her laugh. She missed the way you smell. You had that Magnetic by Mystic. Link in the description. Get it before it's gone. She missed all that. You know what I mean? She missed it. She need it back. That smells amazing. She needs it back, but she's trying to get rid of it, right? But she's not expecting you to just go ghost. Just poof, disappear, because you was probably begging. You were probably pleading. You were probably down bad, doing whatever it took to keep her in your life, right? Because you had one-itis. Let's be real. You had one-itis, and all you saw was her. You guys probably were planning a future together. Oh, you know, I don't know what I would do without you. And you lost yourself in her. You did. You lost yourself in a relationship and the future of what could have been. You know, and now you gotta sit with this new reality like, damn, I'm by myself. I gotta figure it out. And the way that you probably have been behaving is not ideal for maintaining or sustaining a relationship, which is why she broke up with you in the first place, right? You were probably doing everything wrong and you were acting beta and not holding masculine frame. So she decided to break up with you with the inclination that you are more than likely going to be begging for her back, but now you're not. Now you decide, you know what, I'm gonna actually listen to Mystic. I'm gonna, you know, lock in and go on no contact. I'm really gonna do this. I'm not gonna let the urges defeat me. I'm stronger than the urges, all right? And at first, when that first urge hits, you're like, you know what, F this. These urges stronger than me, you know what I mean? I'm going back. I'm begging for her back. I need her back. All right, because you missed that old thing and it's damn near become an addiction. And you're going through withdrawals. But once you get past those urges and you fill them in with positive habits and you start to make a new routine, which I always say to do, it becomes easier. It becomes easier, and in her mind, she's like, at first, okay, because she's going through the stages of a breakup, she's going through the relief stage, and she's like, okay, finally I got my space, and I can just do my own thing, and I don't have him all up under me, and being annoying, and doing all this, and arguing back and forth, and blah, 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 I deserve better. Because they always deserve better, right? Till they find out you was the best. She was the one creating the stress. You're stressed out. You know what I mean? It's not always the case, but a lot of the times, it's the case. You know, you should have handled it differently. You're not off the hook, fam. She might have pushed your buttons and, you know what I mean? She know what your triggers were and got under your skin, but you were supposed to be able to hold frame, not let it rattle or shake you. But you were shook. Shooketh. Okay? You're supposed to be Himothy. You're supposed to be Alpha Andy. You clearly were Beta Billy. All right? And now you have to regroup. You're regrouping throughout no contact. You're looking at what you did. You're looking back like, damn, I shouldn't have done this or that. There's a whole lot of things you shouldn't have done. And the wildest part is, I know this is some of y'all. Y'all are going through the relationship, right? You guys are going through turmoil. You've already watched my videos in the past, But right now, specifically, when you're doing things you know deep down in your soul you should not be doing, instead of coming back to the channel and seeking my guidance, you completely brush it off and you disregard it, because out of sight, out of mind. Because you don't want to be told the right thing to do in this moment. You want to be told by your inner self to follow that path, because your emotions are leading you and they're taking over your logic. They're overriding your logic. There's no logistical thing that you should do right now other than everything wrong. Just pound on your relationship going down. You're not pounding on your girl because she's sick of it. She's sick of you. She's tired of the whole thing. It's just an endless cycle of just baitiness. So you're doing everything wrong. And I'm a psychic, right? I know you're thinking like, well, I already came this far, right? Like when you're deep into just doing things wrong, like, well, I already did so much wrong. I'm just gonna just continue doing it. I know it's a weird psychological thing, but people do it. I've done it in the past. You know what I mean? I don't do that anymore. If I do something wrong, I'm like, oh, retreat, let's fix this, you know what I mean? And change it right away. But sometimes you dig yourself so deep, you feel like there's no coming out of it, and you're just like, well, screw it, I'm going all in. And guess what? Now you're all out of the relationship. All right, you gone, she gone. And now you scrambling, trying to be like, damn, I should have just stopped while I was behind. And I should have just tapped in and watched the videos and really paid attention. I should have booked a one-on-one Zoom call. First link in the description if you have not booked a one-on-one Zoom call. I'm changing lives out here. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just dating. You know what I mean? When you get your dating life in order, you should start to feel better about life, and every aspect of your life opens up and just becomes better. That's just the way it is. So tap in with me on that. And realize she's gonna start thinking about you again. She's gonna start thinking, damn, where is old boy that was doing all that stuff and I was in love with, and he just gonna go ghost? Where is he now? He not hitting me up, he not blowing me up. He's doing exactly what I asked for. Giving me space, leaving me alone, not being up under me. Massive levels of respect. She respects you a lot more. She didn't respect you at all when you guys were broken up. She lost all respect. That's probably the number one sign that she lost all respect. She broke up with you. You know what I mean? But now you gained it back. Like, it feels like overnight. Obviously, you've been doing no contact for a good amount of time. And it definitely doesn't feel overnight to you because you've been going through it all this time. But you're starting to do the right things. And this is a huge step in the right direction. You're back on her radar. Now she's thinking, well, what if he's changed? What if he's like the guy that I met in the beginning of the relationship and throughout the majority of the relationship? That's the guy I miss. And if he's doing this, then he's probably changed for the better. And now she's thinking, I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose him to some other baddie that might have a fatty and calling him daddy. Oh! Maybe I should hit him up and just drop the addy. And then you pull up on her and just... That's what she's thinking. But if she was to hit you up, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna fold. You're not folding, bruh. She hits you up. You keep it cool, calm, cool, and collected. Sup? 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 Oh, hell no. Oh, no, wait. Girl, he said sup. Oh, my God. I'm gonna pull sup on him and tell him face to my face. She's pissed. Right, she's P.O. She's about to have a BF. Hopefully they make a second one. Second White Chicks, great movie, classic. But anyways, she's highly upset because she's lost all control. This is not how it was supposed to go. She's not supposed to break up with you and then you just all nonchalant now. You just doing your own thing. You're not controlled by a simple text. You're not fazed by it. You're literally just doing you. Now you're back on the radar 100%. Now she has to work to claw her way back into your life. This is exactly where you wanted to be. You're in a power position, brother. Welcome back. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Woo! Feels good, huh? You don't feel controlled anymore, because before the relationship ended, you felt like you had to walk on eggshells. You had to do everything right because you didn't want to lose her. But guess what? She's just a woman. We love women, right? That's why we're here. But I'm saying you were treating her like she was like a god. You know what I mean? Like above you instead of an equal, right? And now you get to look at it from a different lens. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, wait a minute. We was just some people hanging out. We was vibing. Yeah, we had a lot of similarities and commonalities, but at the end of the day, we was just some people vibing. There's a whole bunch of people I could vibe with. You know what I mean? Anyways, hope this helped. That is it for the video for today. If you guys liked it, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. Also down below, copy some Social on Occasion drip. Copy some Magnetic by Mystic Cologne. Get it before it's gone. Book you a one-on-one Zoom call. And until next time, focus on you, and the women will too.
I know some bitches in Cali, they all be calling me daddy. I know some hoes out in Texas, they all